First of all, men do not know how to communicate.
Women are
Men
horrible
do
at
not know.
Women are horrible at communicating.
Men do not know how to express themselves.
Women
Like,
don't know how to tell you
they
what's wrong.
shelter themselves. Even when you come to them, when you're like, babe, I sense that we constantly arguing. I sense that there's a problem. Instead of getting to the roots of the problem, and I've been through that, where like they don't even want to talk about it.
Women shut down too.
I mean, I'm not. Yeah, that's true. But men are worse. I'm sorry. When it comes
Men
to
are
communicate.
worse because men never opened up in the first place.
Why is that?
I'm just saying, a woman that was just open with her feelings, telling you everything, and now when it's time to have a serious conversation, she shuts down. Like, bro, this is not the time to shut down. Why is that?
Won't do too much, done been long enough. My scars are shaped like circles, they remind me of us. Kept on going round and round. First you stopped to care, then my love ran out. Had no time to raise a man, so I so angry you meant that I changed. I still do love you, just not in that way. I want you to live your life and find the purpose that lives inside of you. You won't change it.
Yes, Late Night Love Ties, man. We want to welcome you guys in for continuously rocking with us, man. We had to come in a little worship mode tonight. So tonight, man, we be having these big houses full of everybody, man. But tonight gonna be a great conversation. There's a lot of laughs, man. A lot of fun. We got the dream team in the building, man. The two individuals that probably grind the most in whole Palm Beach County. I mean, Palm Beach County got a lot of people that grind, but I don't know if they got people that grind like these two women here. The fact that they took, a little break out of their grind to be here every Sunday, that's something that we have to, show credit to and show our appreciation to. So we gonna go across the room, man, and say what's up to the two ladies that's which is holding it down with Late Night Love Ties. As you know, man, it's past the gate. Started out with Sister Esther. And how's business going?
It's going good. It's moving.
Well, what do you do in regards to business? What are you offering?
The lashes, individual lashes, and making body butters.
Body butters?
Yes, sir.
And what's the name? What's the IGs? How do people get it? You know what I'm talking about? Like the Twitter or the TikTok? I don't know. Like, how can people see what you got?
You can go on my IG at the Bandit Shatu, or just go on my main Snapper Gang Esther, and you'll find it from there.
I highly appreciate it. Épis Queen, sac pas sûr.
Hello, everyone. God bless you all. I hope you guys had a wonderful, wonderful weekend.
And what about you, love? How's business?
Business is going. Like you said, me and Esther be hustling. We out here in these streets, spreading our business. But yeah, it's going good.
Okay. And what about those new products that you were talking about a few weeks ago? How's that coming along?
It's coming well, but it's like, when you're coming out with something new, you want it to be perfect.
Nah, if you're going to step, you got to step right.
It's like it's your baby.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going well. Can't complain.
That's amazing, man. That's amazing. So y'all ready to hold it down tonight? What's up?
Yes, sir. How are you, Pastor Gabe?
I'm well, thank God. Man, just maintaining.
How's business?
Business is amazing.
Amen.
By the grace of God.
What do you have?
I mean, man, we got every product that which you could think about coming from Haiti, with more products to come. We have the coffee, man. We got Haitian coffee on the way. We got the chocolat on the way. Well, the chocolat's already here. Boule chocolat yo, pour Haïtien captain de yo. Ou même qui ba connaît qui sa boule chocolat. Connaît, good stuff, man. We got John, we got Lalo. I mean, anything that you could think of that comes from Haiti, because we really trying to bring that,
The good stuff.
bringing Lakai to your home, man. That's the motto of the whole ministry. That's the motto of the whole business, Delu Organics. I do want to shout out my mom, man, Saninit, which is watching.
Hi, mommy.
Anybody that understands, man, if you dealing with, and because we know right now, pray for your families, man. Love on your families, because you see we living in a time right now where individuals are just, it's tough. It's a tough time right now. So please, man, don't forget to love on your families. Don't forget to pray for your family. Don't forget to, say that last I love you. We need to make that more popular within our households, instead of just looking at each other, and everybody, man. Look at your brothers, look at your sisters, look at your mom, look at your dad. Just say I love you sometimes. Walk by and say I love you, big head. You know what I'm saying? And that'll go a long way. But for individuals that which are suffering with COVID, coronavirus and all that, anybody that which has been struck with it, I want you guys to know, me personally, I've grown up in a Haitian household, in the Haitian culture. We truly 100% believe in natural remedies. And my mother has this drink, but in all honesty, individuals that which tested positive would drink out of this thing that which she made, and the next time they go it's negative, like off rip. We've done it multiple times, like with this drink that which she's created. It's all natural. So if you need that, if you have a family member that's going through that, it ain't no pressure. DM, hit me up, man. 561-502-0908. But yeah, big shout out to Maul Dukes. That's really helping out in regards to the coronavirus that which is striking a lot of people right now in the community. So tonight's gonna be a great conversation, and I hope that you guys are ready. I hope Sister Esther's ready to talk a little louder. She over there acting all shy and stuff. When you be walking into these stores and talking to these managers, I'm pretty sure that you ain't just standing in the corner when you talk, man. I'm pretty sure you holding some type of conversation to let them know, like, man, I got the best product in Palm Beach County. I got the best body butter that you can get around here. Know what I'm talking about? But a high school football star had a rape charge against him dropped after a 16-year-old girl confessed that the rape never happened. He spent almost 6 years falsely in prison and broke down when the case was moved to dismissed. Should a woman go to jail for
Definitely.
false rape accusations?
Definitely.
Because that's actually, what was it, defaming his character?
Yeah.
Ain't that a real crime?
That is a crime.
She should be in
Definitely.
jail.
Especially, I'm sorry to say, white women. Y'all, they are legendary for doing this, okay? Look at Emmett Till. Emmett Till was killed to death for what? And she actually admitted it in her deathbed. If I was a family, I would have yanked her ass out of her deathbed and made it quicker.
You know how old she was?
Who cares?
Wasn't she like 90 or something?
I don't care.
No, I'm with you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm with you. I'm like, bro, why would you just I don't want to say die with it, because I don't want anybody
but
to
she
die.
should've
I'm
took it
wishing
to the
death.
grave.
But bro, yeah, bro.
Yeah,
bro, don't say
they-
nothing, bro. Like,
Bro, they killed this boy.
I don't remember how, but it wasn't like a quick and easy death either.
No. His face was like we just talk about defaming. His face was defaced, like beaten to death, bro. Like,
The white women are legendary for that.
Yeah,
so
especially
definitely,
back in the days, no
they
cap.
should definitely today, because that story is not the only story I've heard. I've heard plenty of other story where, like, I remember there was a college student, and I guess him and the guy, he's black of course, and he went on a date with the girl, and I guess the date they ended up where they have sex, and I guess her parents were like racist, and I guess her parents find out. I think they worked on them having sex. And the parents ended up finding out they were having sex and stuff, and she ended up saying that it was rape when it wasn't. Where the kid ended up going to court.
What?
Yeah, she literally accused the kid of raping her.
So like he snuck into the house.
Yeah, and raped her. Yeah,
And she didn't scream. She didn't.
exactly. And then
She didn't yell, "Daddy."
exactly.
He don't have no gun, no knife in.
Exactly. And there was like a big court thing, where to the point where like she actually admitted it, saying that it wasn't rape. It's because her parents walked in. That's why she was kind of like afraid of what her dad would do. That's why she screamed raped.
But
yeah,
you messing up this other because you scared of a punishment.
exactly. But now you're gonna ruin somebody's life. Exactly. And when you watch those kind of stuff,
And those
and you
sex
see-
charges, bro, they don't get off your record, dog.
exactly.
And everywhere you go, you gotta register
As a sex offender,
and
bro.
then you get in trouble.
And especially, so tonight I want to talk about a conversation that one thing we know is that in relationships, we strive in relationships to have trust. We strive in relationships to be able to be in one accord. We strive to get to a point that when people see you, they see your boyfriend or they see your husband, they see your wife, they see your girlfriend. Like you guys end up looking like each other. I forget who said that on the prayer line one time, but that's what we strive for in every relationship. You know, to know the ins and outs, to know what makes each other tick, to know all those little things. And you know, that's what makes a healthy relationship. But in that, we understand that love is never enough in relationships. And over time in a relationship, my sisters, I feel like trust is one of the things that you have to find a way to find some common ground where both of you guys trust each other. I want to know, at what point do you trust somebody enough that you would leave your phone? Or let's say, could you switch phones with your partner for a day? Like they have access to everything, social media, text messages, everything, bro. Emails. I mean, if people still doing that, like, at what point do you get into a relationship where you can trust each other and switch phones with each other, man? And I would love to hear y'all comment on this as well on Facebook and IG. But what's up? At what point can you know, because that's the goal, is to get to a point where we could trust each other, we could vibe. You know what I'm talking about? You can answer my phone when I'm not around. Like,
but you know what? In a way, I feel like it's easier for women to let you go to them through their phone than men. Because with me, yes, y'all very secretive, men.
Nah, I think women are way more secretive than
you guys
men.
are very, very, very secretive.
Nah.
I feel like if I'm with someone and I'm dating you.
But before we get into the throwing shots, 'cause I know you love throwing shots at men, talk about yourself first. At what point do you think you can get to where you feel like I'm going to let you see my phone? Like, you know what? Let's switch phones for a day, babe.
Once I feel like our relationship is heading somewhere, like if we are dating and I feel comfortable with you enough to know that it's leading to something, then yes, I feel comfortable enough to. Because once I feel like our relationship is leading somewhere, all the other BS is stopped. Okay. If I used to text other people, that stopped. Delete. If I used to do any foolishness, all that stopped. Because now I'm in a serious relationship. So yeah, I don't see a problem with it.
What about
I'm
you,
comfortable
sister?
doing it.
Sister Esther?
I say when we like get past the talking stage, like once we make it be known that we're trying to move somewhere, then yeah.
Like all access to everything?
Yeah, I mean,
Like
well,
he can
even
go through
without relationships, right? Like my sisters, like they all have access to everything. They got my Instagram.
Yeah,
they got everything.
I
But
think sisters and boyfriends
are
or
two
husbands
different things.
are way
not in that sense.
Yes,
like
they are.
What do you mean?
Like I could trust my brother, and I know let's say, you know, God forbid, I ain't out here cheating, but let's say I'm creeping on my girlfriend. I could tell my brother that. I can't tell my girlfriend I'm creeping on you.
All right. But I would say past the talking stage, though, once you make it be known that, like, I want you to be my girlfriend, or, you know, we're moving somewhere, then, like she said, all the BS stops.
Nah, I ain't not gonna. So you guys are basically saying even before marriage, y'all are willing to do this?
Yeah, why not? Because if I'm dating you for marriage. So why not? If that trust got to start there. I'm not going to start trusting you once we get married. No, if I can't trust you before we get married, why even get married with you? Why marry you?
So that's like, so you need to be able to have access to the phone and stuff to have access?
If I'm with you and I'm trying to get somewhere with you, and I see that if we, like, let's just say if we somewhere together at like a dinner, right? Yeah. And then you getting up and the first thing you grab is your phone. Like, what is in that phone that where nobody else is able to touch
you?
What is
look
so
at it like that.
Nah, baby.
No, that's a habit for me though. Like I always got my phone in my hand because I'm always on my phone.
Yeah, we have, and then you got. I mean, at the end of the day, what we have to understand is that this is your personal phone. You know, so you telling an individual that's been single for however long they've been single, doing their thing, they don't even know that they doing secretive stuff because it's their phone. They got their lock, they got their PIN number. So giving that access to somebody, like Ken said, he's saying around 2 years.
2 years?
I feel him because
what?
I don't know if I'm giving that access to a girlfriend.
So wait, so let me get this straight.
To go through your phone, you're not like not even go through your phone. Like if I need to text somebody, my phone dead. Or
yeah, do that. But I'm talking about the question is going a whole day. You got my phone, I got your phone. Like,
I mean, well, first of all, if we switching phones,
yeah,
there's a problem. That means you don't trust me, or I don't trust you.
No, I would say like it would just be like a game, right? This would just be a game between us, like a trust game. Like, you know what? You have my phone, I got your phone.
I mean, I guess
You said 2 years?
I don't know. 2 years sounds kind of short. Cause I don't know if I'm getting married in 2 years.
Listen, if I'm with you within 6-7 months, it would feel comfortable. What
kind of people you date?
you might as well call me crazy.
6 months? You think you can have access to all my information?
Why not? What are you doing that you hiding?
Nothing.
What you hiding?
But it's mine.
Nah, you hiding something. If you
I'm not.
Nah, clearly you are.
I personally feel like there's a level to relationships that individuals have to earn. Like, you have to earn access to certain things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we not at that level yet.
So you're not gonna trust me until we get married to have your phone.
You know, there's certain things that you can't even tell your girlfriend that you can tell your wife, and that by law she can't even snitch on you, bro. Like,
we're talking about phones.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying if it goes that deep.
Nah, if you can't trust me within like 6-7 months, something is wrong. I'm sorry.
But the switching phones, I didn't know you was talking about like switching it for the whole day.
That's the
probably
question.
into a year. Probably into a year.
Yeah, this is talking about 2 years.
Yeah.
So I'm asking, like, are you guys saying that y'all? Because you said something, Shellan. You basically said that once you know that you stop texting certain people and stuff like that, that's when you'll be open to doing this.
Yeah.
So that means you are going to be cutting people off.
Definitely. If I'm with someone, let's just say, if I was texting, if 3 guys, let's just say 3 guys are talking to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And finally, I took one seriously because I see that he's not just in it just for dating, but he's actually trying to lead into, a marriage, right? Mm-hmm. So of course I'm gonna cut the other 2 off. So of course I'm gonna delete their numbers. I'm gonna tell them to stop texting me. Don't text me anymore. I'm deleting whatever conversation that we had prior.
Mm-hmm.
I'm deleting everything. Why do I need
at that point, then you're not really giving them your phone. You giving them like a clean phone. Right?
So I'm supposed to let you see what I have on the phone before.
So
why?
What do we talk about here? You
that's my past.
You the main one. Okay.
That's my past. My past is not your business.
Your past is last week. You would just text somebody last week and it's your past. Like, what
my
we
past
said
is not your business. So
I know. That's where I'm at with it. Like,
so after a year.
No, 6 months. I bet you're like, I'm not with the year. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not with the year.
All right, I'm saying a year and a half.
Nah, what? If I'm with somebody for a year and a half, if I'm with you for 6 months and you, man,
it's switching phones for a whole day. It's not just you picking up his phone and going through.
Plus, you got to know how I
got nothing to
move.
hide.
You got to know how I move. So, like, people going to be calling. You got to know how to, you know what I'm saying, respond. I got to know how you move. I got to know how to respond to your individuals. Like, we got to know each other more than just, we dating. And I'm just going to be at home looking through your phone. Like, it's.
Nah, Gabe. I'm not with the year and a half, with the 2 years.
Because me personally, and I want to read these comments. Sister Esther says, yeah, so much cheating going on. I understand the need for transparency. Let's be realistic. But if he can't ever trust me, that's a problem. I respect that. Can say you'll know after 1 year if you're going to stay with her. Esther say, I agree, 6 months.
Thank you, Sister Esther.
But we got the homie Ronald that says, remember, technology are so evolved that your personal online bank information, business information, personal emails are on your phone.
Ain't nobody trying to go through all that. We just want to see who's texting you, who's texting you, who's calling you.
We don't know all
What's
that.
up?
See, I feel you, Ronald, man. At least a year and a half, 2 years.
What?
So based on this, it looks like the women are more open quicker.
I'm trying to tell you, y'all secretive.
No, you know what I think it is though? I think because when a man actually gets to the point that he's gonna give this woman the phone, like everything's over with outside. Like there's nothing going on there which would be kind of suspect. Because even in relationships, you still have friends that you talk to that which are like like Shelly and stuff like that. You're not looking for anything more than that. But those type of conversations would throw a female off if she's looking for something.
So what you're saying is that women are more open to committing earlier.
No.
Yes, that's
Yes.
exactly
No,
what you
no,
just said.
I was actually getting to a point. Let me get to my
No,
point.
that's what you just said.
No, I'm really getting to a point. My point is, I personally feel like women are more secretive. So
What?
I feel like women.
How are we
Let
saying
me
we more
finish.
open?
Let me finish. I feel like y'all quick to do it after that 6 months because you know what day is gonna be. So y'all probably gonna text the people and be like, "Hey, don't hit me up today."
No.
Nah. We just
No.
open
Y'all
to
gonna
being
say,
committed.
"Don't hit me up that day."
No,
I'ma like-
open to being committed.
Yeah,
y'all
I'm in a
just not
committed.
open to being
Yes.
committed.
Nah, I mean commitment
Look what
is
you
big
said.
though.
Nah, you just said that, you know, women might look at something and might be
Feel
looking for
away.
something and feel away.
Yeah.
I mean, if you know your girl, you know something gonna make her feel some type of way.
Why
you
do
texting
it?
these people?
Exactly.
But that's what I'm saying. It's a friend.
Okay, so
You and your
since you
friend.
said that, you said friend, right?
Yeah. You gotta love
I'm
my
sorry
friends,
to say,
man. I'm not a green
if
friend.
It's not green.
once you're in a relationship, you better be green.
No,
Nah.
it's not
Yes.
about being green. You can have friendly conversations with people. It's a
Yeah.
way to talk to somebody.
If I'm with someone and
I'm
I go
not
through the
doing too
phone
much.
and all I see is shitty, do my love. What? Like, excuse me? Those are my words.
Okay.
Those are things that you say to me,
So
not
so
things
the
that you say
term-
to other people.
The
No.
terms of endearment is gonna throw you off if you go through my phone
Yes.
and you see it, right?
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. You just said, at least I'm saying that, you feel me? I'm gonna make sure that I'm not involved with, any of these type of conversations. You said that you're gonna delete all of these
I'm
conversations.
definitely deleting.
Okay, so what's different? You guys are just ready to give me a clean thing that which I can't
Hey,
really
I didn't say I was
investigate.
deleting anything.
But not only that, but I never said
Man.
I never said a guy.
when I
can
said I was
delete.
deleting, she's the one that
I
talking about
said it.
deleting.
I know. I mean,
Man, I got like
it's a
600
woman's
messages,
perspective.
everything in my phone.
But what's so? I'm not
Woman's
saying the guy can't
perspective, guy's
delete. You
perspective.
can delete as well if you want to. That's on you. I know I'm deleting.
Why?
Why do I need to keep a old conversation on my phone for?
Because you can see it's old.
I don't care.
Like if the last time you had the threads there, like me, I don't delete nothing either. Like I'm just like Esther. I don't delete nothing. So if I see a conversation, and I want to preface this by saying, bro, me personally, I'm not with the going through phones. Like I don't go through phones. I don't know if I don't go through phones because I don't want people going through my phone. And they just say that I'm out here wilding. But I just feel like this my phone. I want my phone. You got your phone. You got your phone. But to just go off of this conversation, I do personally feel like when you saying that you're gonna delete conversations, then what's the point of us actually being transparent? Because we're not really being transparent.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If
That's
I go
not
through,
transparency to me.
if I'm with a guy and I go through your phone and I see you still have your ex messages that you guys had before. For all I know, you're probably reminiscing with them text messages. Anytime you go, no, delete them. I don't need to see it. You don't need to see it either.
What? What
Yeah.
are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, reminiscing.
So that
Old
means
times.
even if you would see I ain't text this individual in 4 months,
You could still reminiscing.
so that's what's going through your head.
Yep. Delete.
You know what that means though? Like we
Don't even say
That's,
jealousy.
that's
No.
insecurity.
That's not insecurity.
because that you're literally saying that's what you do.
That's not insecurity.
No, but that's what you're saying.
It's
You're
a
saying that's what you
reflection
do.
of you.
Exactly. Because you feel like if I do that, he probably doing that. Because I be going
No,
through,
I
I be
don't.
reminiscing on my little text
to be
messages.
honest with you, once I stop talking to anyone, I delete our messages for what? What do I need
So
to do
you
on
don't
my phone?
reminisce because you don't want to reminisce.
I don't need to reminisce. I'm not even gonna get to that because I already deleted it. So
So you cut off Queen.
yep. Bye. I feel like what, for men, I feel like you guys don't like going through phones because it's almost like a scared thing. Y'all don't want to go to the girl phone and then find something that you don't want.
Bro,
No,
let
if
me-
you're going through somebody's phone, I feel like you're gonna find exactly what you're looking for.
that's what I've been told since I was a child.
Yeah.
But to go off of what you just said,
Mm-hmm.
like, bro, my heart, bro. I know I'm a man. You understand me? But when it comes to my heart, bro, I'm not playing with my heart, bro. And I'm not gonna let nobody break my heart. So if going through your phone is a possibility that my heart might get broken, yeah, you can keep that phone.
I hate that term.
What?
If I have to have a fear, like Sister Esther just
not
said,
fear. I'm
yes,
just-
it is.
I'm guarding.
If I go through your phone, I'm gonna find what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
What does that mean? If I go through the phone, I shouldn't be finding anything. Like,
But look what
what?
you just said. Look how minute issue is for you. You heard what she said, Shelly?
The Shelly thing. That's
She literally said
It's
4
gonna be
months
a
ago.
whole-
Cause Shelly is
You
my
literally said
word.
4 months ago though.
Shelly is for me.
But you said that you would go through the phone and see
Doodoo?
something 4
I
months
think
ago.
you way too jealous to be going
It's
to
not
people's phones.
jealousy.
Yes, it is
Yeah.
jealousy.
No, it's not.
What?
Doodle is for me.
But 4 months ago, I ain't talked to this person like this in 4 months, and that's
you
an
could
issue.
You could still go to the phone and reminiscing.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what we mean when you gonna go through and you gonna find what you want. Because I
Yeah.
wouldn't even think that was an issue to have a conversation. I forgot I even had that in my phone. Who scrolls down and goes through messages from 10 years ago?
Delete that.
Why?
There won't be no problem.
Bro, I got messages from when I first bought my iPhone, bro.
That's crazy. I delete messages.
I do too.
No, I got all these messages, man. But I
Yeah,
mean,
from last year,
everything, bro. Like these messages are crazy.
2 years ago.
If you see most of my messages, they're current. I delete messages.
I mean, you cut off Queen. You know what I'm saying? That's what we finding out. Ippy's Queen gonna cut you off, man. Y'all keep playing my brothers. Make Ippy's mad if you want to. She, you gonna
Definitely give you a good batch.
what? She might hit you with a "Who's this?" You mess around and text her. Who's this? We just talked yesterday. Who's this?
okay. Who are you?
You see what I'm saying? Nah, bro, you gotta relax, man. You gotta relax, man. So look, man, we're gonna take this first little break, man, and come back and play a little game, man. But the question game, man, this was created by Sister Esther.
Woo woo.
Beautiful thing, cause Sister Esther's on the panel, so she can you know what I mean, make this thing flow real nice, real easy, real quick with it. I'ma ask and let's see what's up, man. So to both of y'all, your mother is basically like a riddle game, right, Shelly? Like a riddle. So basically, let's say your mother has 4 children. North, east, west. What's the name of the 4th child?
You answer.
What's the name? What's the name?
North, east, and west. And the 4th child name is...
You're about to make me look stupid in here.
What you thinking,
I'm
Esther?
afraid to say it.
Say it.
Nah, go ahead. You got that from I should have continued watching TikTok. I saw that come up too. Go ahead.
No, you gotta go. I know the answer. I can't go.
It's South?
Yeah, I mean, hey. It's a riddle game. It's a riddle game.
What is it?
It'll be Esther.
Esther?
My name?
So one jit named North, another jit named East,
I got
another
it, I
jit
got it,
named
I got
West.
it.
What's the name of the 4th child?
He says,
So you didn't
says
get the-
your
your
mother.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's wild. Your
Yeah.
mother. You got me.
I did the parentheses too to explain it.
Yeah,
I'm
your mother.
reading it. I'm like, okay, South, bet. Oh, that's crazy. All right, so the next one. What can be broken but is never held? What can be broken but never held? Like you can't physically hold it.
So where you get them things from?
Google it.
What can be broken
What
but
can be
never
broken?
held?
But never held.
Mm-hmm.
It's broken.
You can break it, but
Trust.
oh, look at you! Look at you! It's a promise.
It's a promise. Yeah.
It's a promise. You
So
right
that
there.
works with it.
That's the same thing. We good. We good. All right. So look, man. The next question I want to get into. So what's worse, right? Let me ask y'all, ladies, man. What's worse? What is worse? Which one can affect your heart more? Having faith in the wrong person, or having doubt in the right person?
I think faith in the wrong person.
That's
Because
a
with the doubt
deep-
one, it's it's life, whatever.
It's
I
deep.
missed my chance.
That's a deep.
But
Having doubt, man.
why?
I say having doubt is like this person is the one. This person is doing everything right, but yet I'm still having doubt.
And you know that doubt's because you done got hurt before.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
it's
but what
doubt.
if you trust in the wrong person and then they screw you over?
I'll school them over right back.
You with this get back.
Bro, they already won.
Oh, God, you over here crying.
It has to be doubt for me. Imagine like somebody. Nah, it has to be doubt
Faith
for
in the
me.
wrong person.
I mean, faith in the wrong person is
Because you putting
I
your
feel
all
you.
into this.
Yeah.
And then for that to just be thrown in your face. Yeah.
Nah,
Faith
for
in
me
the
personally,
wrong person.
I'd probably have to say the doubt. Too.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, because you can have the right person right in front of you, bro, but because of everything that you've gone through in life, like everything that you've experienced, maybe things that you've just seen, and this person is like, I know the born jig and you missing it because of your past. Like, I think that's worse because, you know, and to a certain extent, because of that means that we're actually expecting people to fold on us.
Yeah.
So the fact that one person, you know, you putting faith in the wrong person, you ain't really gonna put no faith in people because your expectations are capped anyway. So it's really when you actually have that right person and you not expecting anything or you doubting this individual, I think that hurts.
And that person can only take it for so long.
Exactly.
If I'm with you and you still doubting me, doubting everything that I do, nah, you can go. I'm definitely leaving.
Nah, that's for me. But why for you, Esther? Why do you feel like having faith in the wrong person?
Because I feel like if I'm serious with somebody, like, you know, I put my all into it, and it's just like a big slap in the face if it gets blown up or whatever happens.
Okay.
I feel like that will mess you up more. You know, if you doubt somebody and you doubted them, you know, another one can come along, whatever. But putting your all into one. Okay, look at how old I am, though. Y'all can be talking about it from y'all age from right now.
Okay, because you said another one could just come like that.
Well, hold it down for your little 16-year-olds. What is it?
I'm saying faith. And faith in the wrong person.
Okay. No, but why do you think that is different for an older individual? Like, what's the difference?
Because time is of the essence.
Listen, me too. No old.
You feel me? And then she don't even know why. I go one team when he said. See when he see Jayo Fwick, William Gamun
Okay, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Y'all perspective might be different because you know it's gonna be worse if you doubt the wrong person.
They speak them, you mean?
Yeah, teenager. We gotta go one team with nothing. So I mean, Gen Z.
Whatever.
But I mean, I can understand why you would say, like, you know, faith in the wrong person, because that is kind of cap if, you know, you gave your all and then it doesn't work out and it's not because of you. You know, this person just never had the real intentions of even, you know, giving you anything. I guess it is maybe because of age and experience that, you know, you don't expect, like, your expectations lower when you go into relationships.
You've been through it.
Yeah, you didn't see them come, you didn't see them go. Beautiful women, thick women. You know what I'm saying? Something, you know, it just doesn't work out. So
sexy men.
Yeah, I don't know about those.
You don't hear him?
I mean, I was speaking from my perspective. I can't talk about men, you understand me? But so the game is, what's more disrespectful, man? What's more disrespectful? Getting fired for something you didn't do, or getting snitched on at work for something you did do? What's more disrespectful?
Getting snitched on.
Definitely is.
Like, mind your business. Ain't got nothing to do with you. Snitch on.
It's not even that. It's like where I've worked and, you know, I've had coworkers. We usually build relationships. Like, you supposed to look out what you snitching for.
So y'all don't think getting fired for something you didn't do?
I don't care. We can go to HR. We can handle that HR.
Nah, I got fired for something I didn't do.
How did you feel about that?
I ain't like that, for real. Man, that man lucky I ain't wait for him outside, for real.
Bro, chill out. You catch a charge, man. If this man get beat up tomorrow, they gonna think you did it.
That's his business.
Alright. What's more disrespectful? Catching someone going through your personal mail or someone answering your phone?
I think someone answering your phone.
I send my mails.
I don't care
it's him going on bill. But if I have a piece of mail, I ain't want nobody to know my business.
Yeah, I don't care for mail. I'm gonna open my own.
Nah, you could answer a phone call, but my mail, leave it alone.
No,
mind your business.
Because what if it's somebody you've been ignoring and they pick up that phone? What you picking up my phone for? You finna say hello for what?
Trying to help you out, dog.
Nah, don't open my mails.
Bro, ain't you just answer my phone like a few minutes ago?
I handed you your phone. Ain't nobody answered your phone.
I can answer my phone.
Can't say.
Did I not hand him his phone?
She answered my phone talking about she don't like nobody answer her phone. What can I say?
He said mail might be a check. NDEA.
They got too many scammers out here, bro.
Yeah,
They'll take your
don't
check.
open my mails. Like when I go home and I see a mail of mine is open, I'm asking everybody like who opens my mail. That's my privacy, like my business. Don't open my stuff.
You ain't finna fight nobody.
No, that's family. But I'm gonna talk that talk though.
I will do that.
Pau vai pagar muito ko. Bon sumuli.
Every day, man, I move it local.
For real.
Alright, next one, man. What's more disrespectful? What's more disrespectful? Catching someone drinking directly from the gallon and putting it back in the fridge versus someone serving you food on a dirty plate.
Food on a dirty plate is just nasty. I don't even think that's disrespectful. It is, but it's nasty. It's more nasty too.
So let me tell you a little story.
Talk to me.
So I hope they're not listening.
Don't say no names. They won't know.
Before my mom came to America, right? So me and my oldest sister, we were living in Lantana, and the house was like full of people. So one of my aunt, for some reason, like she had her kids with her too. For some reason, she didn't like me and my oldest sister for nothing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my dad always makes sure that we have all that we need in our room. But like when it comes to a plate and stuff, the plate has to be in the kitchen, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So the lady would literally like take the nice plates and she would put her kids' food in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, but the plates that me and my sister purchased for our food, she put them underneath the cabinet where like roaches. Okay, where the roaches were at, right? So instead of taking out the plate and then rinse out the plate and clean it and stuff and put the food in, she literally just took the food, Janya, and then she put it in the plate.
Suplatla.
So one day, my oldest sister is the one that like actually made me realize what she was doing, and I was like, because every time like she would cook, my oldest sister would always make sure like I don't eat the food. She always trying to find like snacks in the room for us to eat. Well, she always make sure I don't eat the food. But I'm always wondering like why she keep telling me not to eat the food. So one day where everybody was in the kitchen, so I went in and she did the same thing.
Boy.
So when I looked on the plate, I could see like the roaches, not the wings, right? So in front of everybody, so me and her, we got into a huge argument, right?
How old were you at this time?
I think I was in the 6th grade, I believe.
So like 12?
Yeah, 12 or 11. So me and her got into a big argument. So her husband is there, my dad is there, my uncle's there, her kids are there, my sister's there. So me and her, we just going back and forth, back and forth.
To have a war.
I didn't cuss at her or nothing because I don't cuss at adults. But it's like, why would you do this to me and my sister when you wouldn't do it to your own kids? 1,000%. Like my sister don't watch you multiple times where you clean your kids' plate, where you just put food. I'm like, I haven't eaten in this house over a month and a half. Because my sister's telling me not to eat, but she wasn't telling me why not to eat it. Every time I go in the kitchen, she was like, manger dans plateau, pas manger, non, puis comment pas manger. And every time you come home, you always constantly see the food there, like we never touches it. And you never ask why. You feel me? Like
that's wild.
How nasty can you be to do that to young kids? And like we were kids, you know?
No, see, we miss y'all, dog. Everyone keep missing
y'all. And I was just like, me and her in front of her. I took the food and I threw it with the whole plate in the trash. And that's like the most disrespectful thing you could do to a Haitian, to a Haitian woman in her household. So you would think my dad and her husband would trying to understand and take my side of the story. But no, because she's the adult, I end up getting whooping for it.
And you didn't show them the roach wings?
They saw it. That was her husband. Madame Montarier. I'm like, are you not getting what your wife just did to me? Like, did to me and my older sister? Like, but that was my story.
Man, look,
so roaches. That's the plate.
That's dirty plate.
Dirty plate for me.
All right, so the last one, man, What's more disrespectful? A distracted driver making you miss the light, or holding the door for a stranger with no thank you?
The distracted driver.
The door.
No, I be getting hot. I'm not gonna lie. Especially, bro, I go to the other lane and get right beside them. Like,
but Esther, you have road rage, bro.
No, I don't.
And you see me drive, I don't care.
Can we get Jennifer and them on the phone?
Hold the door for me. I would literally just like, sometimes I've done it where like I hold the door for them and they just pass on through without saying, I'm like, well, you're welcome. Like I didn't have to hold the door.
You say it?
Yes, like you're welcome. Like I didn't have to hold the door, but yeah, I'll hold it for you. You just gonna pass by and saying thank you. Like no.
Yeah, no, I think I'm with the door too. But go back to Sister Esther, man. Talk about your road rage. Why do you dislike when somebody?
I don't have road rage.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you do.
I feel like most of the time, I don't like to drive anyway, first of all. And then second of all, if I'm leaving the house, I know how I drive. So, give yourself the time frame. I feel like I'm in a rush every time I leave the house.
Mm-hmm.
Or I just hate waiting for red lights. I guess I'm just impatient with red lights too.
Is it only red lights that you're impatient with?
Yes. Or if somebody slow down when there's a yellow light knowing both of y'all can make it. That makes me even more mad.
So why don't you leave your house like 30 minutes earlier?
Because
Like
I know how to
person.
drive.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
That's where your glasses at.
People are crazy out here. People are too crazy.
So let's say you in a relationship, right? You guys love each other, but every time you're together, it's an argument. Like, what do y'all think is the problem? Like, how do y'all figure this out?
Y'all too comfortable. Spend some time apart.
Nah,
You talking about taking
communication.
breaks?
No, not breaks. Like, I don't know if y'all stay in the same household. Like, be out all day or something. Come back home, let that person miss you.
There's always a root to every problem.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm with you, and let's just say we're together every day, and all we do is argue, what's causing that argument? What's making us argue so much?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's going on? Like, if we really, truly care about each other and truly do love each other, we should be able to talk to each other to see what's the problem.
1000%. I feel that. But how do you figure that out? Like, because more, like we said, like it's an argument every time you guys have a conversation. So even trying to get down to that nitty gritty.
What is that to figure out? If every time I get into your car, it's an argument,
But y'all love each other.
there's a problem.
But y'all love each other.
But there's a problem.
You not working on love?
I mean, if I'm gonna stay here every time I'm with you, and there's an argument, then it's gonna get to the point where I don't even want to be around you.
But you just said that there's probably something that's deeper.
No, but I'm saying, yeah, there's something deeper. If I'm trying to communicate with you, if I'm with you and I see that there's a problem, first of all, men do not know how to communicate.
Women
Men
are horrible
do
at
not know.
Women are horrible at communicating.
Men do not know how to express themselves.
Women
Like,
don't know how to tell you
They
what's wrong.
shelter themselves. Even when you come to them, when you're like, babe, I sense that we constantly arguing. I sense that there's a problem. Instead of getting to the roots of the problem, and I've been through that, where like they don't even want to talk about it.
Women shut down too.
I mean, I'm not. Yeah, that's true. But men are worse. I'm sorry. When it comes
Men
to
are
communicate.
worse because men never opened up in the first place.
Why is that?
I'm just saying, a woman that which is open with her feelings, telling you everything, and now when it's time to have a serious conversation, she shuts down. Like, bro, this is not the time to shut down. Why is that?
Well, personally, for me, I feel like if you are with a woman that open up with her feelings a lot, whatever, if she feel like she's not being heard, that's a big reason to shut down.
But okay, like not being heard. Do you think that that's a reason that may stem to y'all always arguing?
Yeah, you supposed to listen.
Okay.
It goes both ways. I listen to you, listen to me. It's not just a one-sided thing.
Let me tell my part, and then you tell your part, and we come to common ground.
And some men, it's either my way. I was just having that conversation. I think with one of my sisters. I think it was with Dooley. We were having that conversation where, like, when it comes to men, like, they'll argue with you, but they never really truly want to listen to your side of the story. Like, they never want to hear what you have to say. It's always me. Okay, I understand that, but like, why won't you not take the time to hear what I have to say? Like, you're not always gonna be right.
But the problem in that statement is that it's not all men.
It's mostly.
I don't even agree with that, because I think that men hate drama so much that if you, because this is my thing. Like when you say men are horrible at, or men don't know how to communicate, the reason I feel like women are the worst at communicating is because in those moments that which is time to have a real conversation, the woman does not want to have that conversation. I don't know if it's they don't have the capacity. I don't know if it's they don't want to curse you out. Like, curse, bro. Like yell, like get it off your chest, as opposed to just shutting down. And when I say like women are horrible at communicating, another thing that women tend to do in these moments is you saying that all you want to do is your way or the highway type stuff. That's a predetermined, thought. So because you have this predetermined thought, you don't even want to open up. So maybe that's the reason you shut down. So I feel like women assume too much.
We assume enough.
But like I said, even if you talking to somebody, even if it's a friend, or y'all going through something or whatever it is, if you feel like that person don't listen, like you always telling them you feel this way, and that person's not listening to what you saying, then you just finna shut down. What's the point of me opening my mouth again?
No, I'm saying, but what men are you guys talking to that's not listening to y'all?
A whole lot of y'all. All of y'all.
I don't know. I don't believe that. Cause me personally, I love to listen.
Just because, okay, so it's another thing. So let's just say if I'm having a conversation with my man, right? I'm talking and talking and talking and talking. Thank you for listening. But if the problem is between both of us, why are you just listening, but you're not saying nothing back?
You see what Young Can said, man? To Epi's Queen, men are the problem.
Men are the problem.
Like,
all of y'all.
Y'all, you about to make me start thinking you hate men.
I do not hate men. I love men. I love men and I love black men. Okay?
But you hate them, bro.
No, I do not hate men. I can
love
never.
them, but you hate them, bro.
Because
you have a disdain for them.
I love, to all my men that are listening, I love men.
Let me ask you this: like, in regards to men, what is a quality man to you? Like, what is a quality man? Like, I don't know. You don't even go into looks, but like, what are things that you look for in a man?
A man that is patient. You have to be patient. You have to be understanding. You have to be loving. You have to. I know loving and care is the same thing, almost the same thing. It is the same thing. You have to be caring. But for me, I'm Wendy. I'm hard headed.
Mm-hmm.
So any man that is with me, and I've known that, like, I'm hard headed. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So any man that is with me, I feel like you have to have patience for me. Like, I'm not always gonna listen to everything that you say, and I need you to have that patience with me. If you do love me, like you say you do, you need to have that patience.
Mm-hmm.
So patience is huge when it comes to me.
Do you have that patience as well for him?
Yeah, I do. I actually do have patience for. I think I have patience for people. To a certain, my patience might run out if I keep like trying and trying and trying. You still doing it. But you just
said that like you hard headed, so me trying and you never get it together. Like, how long?
Then stop coming for me, okay?
No, we having an open conversation. Like, I'm not even trying to come for you. I'm just saying, like,
no, I think I'm very patient. I think I'm very patient because
you really have a problem with men.
I do not have a problem with men, Gabe.
Young Can said it.
No, I do not.
No man, and that's sure we can't go nowhere.
No, I don't have the problem with men. But yeah, patient. Like I said again, like patient for me is huge because you have to have that. And again, you have to be willing to listen. Like you just said, like you have to be willing to listen. Like if I'm going through something, even when I push you away, I don't need you to like actually like go.
Away.
No.
You see what I'm saying? Like women are horrible at communicating.
No.
You tell me get out the room, but I'm supposed to not get out the room.
Because I want you. If
sometimes
I tell you,
that means don't get out the room, but sometimes that means stay in the room.
No, if I push you away, if you say that I'm really upset and I push you away, no, I want you to come to me and hug me. Hug me tight. Do not let go because I really don't want you to. When I want you to go, you know I want you to go. Okay?
You see what I'm saying?
You know.
But look, why don't you just be for real? Why don't you just say, babe, give me a hug? Like, come here and give me a hug. Why don't y'all just say that?
If you're my man and you know me, you should know when I need a hug from you.
You just say get out the room.
So what? I don't want you to actually leave. I want you to stay and come and give me a hug.
Sometimes that means get out the room for real.
But Gay, you gonna know your girl. The tone finna be different. The looks finna be different.
Look,
you don't know that.
This is what I'm saying. Like, I love women. Look, man, I adore women, bro. But communicating, I just feel like you guys don't understand men. All this, you feel me? You're expecting things from a woman, from a man. Like all this understanding stuff. Like, bro, just tell us, bro. How you feeling today? Just tell me, bro. You want me in this room? I'll stay. You want me out this room? I'll go, dog.
No. So, because sometimes when I say go, I don't mean go. I want you to come and hug me. Hug me tight. Don't let go. Like,
look, man, I understand it. Sometimes I'm gonna get it, but sometimes I'm gonna miss it because y'all don't want to just be for real. So why don't, instead of like us being in the air, like trying to figure this thing out, just tell me, love, like.
So do you always, so when you are upset, do you always mean what you say?
Nah, I'm a person that actually tries to not say anything when I'm upset. Like you said, men shut down. Like men are hold it in. I feel like, I don't know, I'll just come and get what I want.
Okay.
I don't know, Shelly, man. You hate men?
I love men. Stop it, Esther. Y'all making me looking crazy out here. Like, stop making me look crazy. I love
Esther, does Shelly hate men?
I love black men.
Nah, Shelly looking for her.
Thank you, Sister Esther. Somebody hate men. I can never,
You don't hate
ever.
men? You sure about that?
Black man, I love y'all. Okay.
Let's see, man. Sister Esther says, I think all the arguing stems from people trying to control and manipulate each other.
Yes.
I agree with that. I do feel like, you know, people like to play the victim a lot. Apparently you wouldn't find anything. She was replying to somebody. Of course, Epi's Queen hates men. A woman who always thinks the man is the problem is the problem.
Whatever,
you know
can.
what, man?
Whatever, can.
You know what, man?
I'm gonna see you next in 2. I'm gonna see you. Okay.
They can, bro. 1,000%.
I'm gonna wait for you.
The fact, like, you can't even take, cause you're not even gonna try to take some of this blame, bro. You just gonna say it's all me. Like, yeah, 1,000%. Erica says, I'm not going to argue with you if I know I may call you out your name or disrespect you. Give me time and I'll give you your time. And if we are arguing all the time, we are together too much. She agrees with Sister Esther.
You can never be.
You don't listen,
Yes, you
so
can.
you can't communicate good.
Don't y'all like to spend some time alone? Like, I know when I'm in my zone sometimes, like, I put my phone on D&D and I don't want to talk.
Man, look,
Like, you don't want to be left alone
I'm
sometimes.
clingy when it comes to my relationship.
I'm clingy too, but
Yeah, I'm very
some
clingy.
days, don't you just want to be alone?
Maybe once. Maybe.
Okay.
I think I'm used to being alone every day, man. So yeah, give me my time.
Nah, I want that clingy. I want you to be in my face.
But then y'all arguing all the time. What you gonna do
If,
about
if
that?
we're gonna argue all the time, this like what kind of argument? Is it like playful argument or like
No, it's
hurtful
not-
words
it's-
argument?
It's mad. Like y'all just frustrated around each other.
Nah, we gotta get to the roots of it. Especially if I know that I love you, you love me too. There's a problem there. Like we need to find the roots. Like what's causing it?
Shellan, you hate men?
Stop it.
It's all good, man. Just be for real one time, man.
I love black man. Some of y'all. Not all of y'all. Some of y'all.
What's the percentage?
You always trying to put me on the spot.
I mean, it's only 3 of us.
So what about you, Pastor Gabe?
What's up?
If you are in a relationship and you're constantly arguing, what would you do?
I kind of like arguing,
Gonza.
but I don't like arguing every day. Me personally, I feel like if it started out like that, then maybe, you know what I'm saying, we were real good friends prior to the relationship. So like we know each other too much. Like more than actually like being around each other too much. We just know each other too much. Like that's why we probably arguing about all this stuff. Like she probably see me doing something I told her I did. I probably see her doing something like she done told me. And like we just checking each other all the time. But I feel like if it wasn't like that from the beginning, like from the jump, and it eventually started getting like that, me personally, if we arguing all the time, I think that the relationship's over.
Even if she loved the person?
Yeah.
Nah, you give up too easy.
Nah, I don't give up too easy. It's every day.
Way
What
too easy.
what we arguing every day for, bro?
Clearly something is wrong and we need to fix it. You're not even gonna give it a chance to get.
Of course. No, I'm saying we arguing every day. So that means those arguments for me is we're trying to figure this out. And we can't.
Wait a minute.
Let me clear the air on this.
Please do.
As a black man, as a Haitian man, I was born in America, but everything regarding to my culture is 100% Haitian. I do not put white women on any pedestal above black women. And there's many men that feel the same way as me.
And there's a lot that do.
There's not this like you making it seem like it's 50-50. It's nowhere near.
Actually, I think it's 60-50.
That's not even 100%, love. Listen,
60-40. Stop it.
what I'm saying, it's not even in that ballpark, bro. It's,
You didn't have to put me out like that, Gary.
Nah, you was too confident, bro. You threw that out there too
Green
strong. You threw that. You see, I had to think too, like 60-50.
You so wrong. You could have just let it slide. You could have let it slide.
Going 110% of that much pressure. Now, I ain't knocking it, but I'm just saying, bro, like women that think that all these black men love white women, bro, the statistics has to be like 10% of black men, bro.
Nah, it's more than that.
It's damn sure not no 50 that you have.
It's not white. I feel how maybe the Spanish women, just the lighter skinned women, period.
Yeah, lighter skin.
It's not just white women, but not all black men.
I didn't say all. I never said the word all.
You just said 60-50, bro.
That's wrong.
That's a good number of black men.
It's not that much, bro. It's not even 15%, bro. That likes white
Actually,
women.
if you
Like
look up-
if you gonna add,
Actually, let's look at how many interracial.
Somebody just answered it.
How many?
It says 80% of black men marry black women.
yeah,
So 20%.
all right. Okay, but listen, I said for white women, it's not even. I said 10%. Well, y'all added, Latinos. like,
Yeah.
they're black too, bro. They may not want to admit that they're black, but bro, they black, bro.
I'm not accepting.
Yeah.
They don't care about your acceptance. You're not even Haitian. What you
Quiet, bro.
Hey, nobody
I
cares.
was listening to a thing earlier. It says that Latinos are actually black mix with like
Indian.
other cultures.
It's,
yeah.
it's Indian.
Yeah.
Because you got to think about like Christopher Columbus. Think about like the Europeans that came from Europe, right? And that section of only white folks. When they came to America, bro, it was already Indians here. So like when you look at Indian Native Americans and you look at Mexicans, you ever notice they look the same?
alike. They do.
Because
the skin
they're the
tone.
same.
Yeah.
What is it? Their children, their generation just turned into the Latinos. Like, remember Spain came over here with Europe as well, and they took that whole section. Remember Louisiana, Texas? That was all Spanish. So like that's why it's the same people. So this whole side, like these Americas, and from North America down to South America, like this were Indian people, bro. So it's Europeans, man. God
They
bless
like,
y'all.
they like
man.
to claim everything.
God bless y'all,
Colonizing
man.
everything.
Everything
Colonizers,
is
man.
yeah.
It's
They put the low flight there. Boom. We
Yeah,
found
bro.
it. Like, no, there was already people there.
bringing
Calm down.
They gave syphilis to these folks, bro. Like
They
acting like
killed them.
yeah, gave them diseases, bro.
That story is really, really sad.
It's sad,
It's
bro.
really, really
And
sad.
then you think about the 1,000-mile Trail of Tears, walking from California all the way. Like, bro, it's crazy. Even
Sad.
Asian people, like the only reason they was able to come to America was to work on the trains, like engineering. Like, it's wild, dog. The history of this country is it's something that y'all should really look into, bro. But yeah, I digress. What are y'all thoughts on like when we talk about like terrorists, right? Being that we just brought up a little political conversation. How do you feel about like when they drop bombs and innocent children die too?
It's wrong. You mean like the U.S. dropping bomb in?
Anybody that drops like bombs, like you have beef or you're looking for a certain person and you just drop a bomb and you done killed a damn neighborhood.
It's wrong because the kids are innocent. It's like they innocent. They had nothing to do with this, and yet you kill them for what? For what? What's the reason? Like
What's your thoughts, Esther?
Yeah, it's definitely wrong. Even when people like these little shootouts they be doing, people just be in the wrong place at the wrong time, like killing kids or women or anybody, just anybody innocent. Ain't got nothing to do with what you doing.
No, 1,000%.
Like if somebody came to bomb Florida right now, where we sitting at right now, but I don't know nothing that's going on with the U.S. I live here, but I don't know what's going on. I ain't got nothing to do with y'all.
You know, but I feel like they always. I was TikTok actually. You got me so much. Well, like there was like a big argument going on with the Afghanistan and the U.S. and they were like, it's better that if the U.S. bomb Afghanistan before they come over here and bomb us.
But listen, man. Listen. When you think about these Afghanistans, you think about the Taliban that took over Afghanistan. One thing I need y'all to understand is that a lot of these Afghanistans that became Talibans, bro, they worked with America.
Exactly.
Like you look like they'll make you think that them boys over there are broke. They'll make you think like it's like impoverished, like poverty, like that's going on in that country. But bro, they got billions, like in oil, in natural things, like that whole little Middle East, Saudi Arabia and stuff like that, Iran, Iraq, like they're not broke like they make it seem on TV.
But if you look at it, I feel like that's America agenda. America is to make you look like every country that they know.
They make them look evil. Like
exactly.
Even
Haiti.
every leader.
Haiti.
Look at Papa Doc. Like they're gonna give you all that negative stuff on him. But he answered the question one time when they asked him like, why do you think America hates you? He literally said like, you feel me? Of course they hate me because, and remember this is like in the 50s. He says that why would they want to promote the fact that a black man,
black excellent,
is running a country?
Exactly.
When you have millions of black people that's still fighting segregation.
Exactly.
Because that was the time of Martin Luther King. And there's a black man that's truly leading black power. He says it. Like, you feel me? Black power started in Haiti, bro. When you think about black people being set free first, like that's a Haitian revolution. That's what the Haitian revolution is. But to go back to the Taliban, like, them people are literally just taking back their country. And we have an issue with that. Like, they just want their country and they don't want no influence from any outside people. But I understand what they're doing. Some things are wrong, but the main agenda is they want their country back.
But that's not the message. That's not the message. See, I didn't even know that because the message that I was getting was they just want to tear up the country. They just want to destroy everything. They just want. I didn't know they would. I didn't even know they were just trying to get their country back.
They
you
want
feel me?
Listen, but you got to think about it. They actually have the means because they have guns and they have so much military equipment that which was given to them by different countries or even them themselves, so they can actually fight the UN or fight America. Unlike Haiti, we don't have that military influence where we can actually say get out of our country. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the fact that they're still colonizing Haiti. It's because, like, when you think about the UN having 8,000, 9,000 soldiers just in Haiti, making sure that Aristide don't come back. Like, you feel me? Making sure all this stuff is in control.
Yeah. Hold on. Hear me out. In regards to Haiti, right? Me and Shannon always have this conversation. I think China and North Korea still, what's their leadership called? Like, is it the dictatorship?
Oh, like communists?
That's what they got going on?
Basically, yeah.
Okay. If one of those countries were to take over Haiti, because right now they've been running themselves for the most part, right?
Who?
Haiti.
Nah.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, they have not.
Okay, but you don't think like
the last two presidents of Haiti, when you think about our brother Jovenel that just got killed, and you think about Sweet Mickey right before him, like these people were puppets.
Yes.
Like they there was no control. Like Sweet Mickey won the election with basically less than 20% of the population voting. He was literally in third place in those votes, and they still proclaimed him as the president.
Because that's America's agenda.
Because they want a person that which they can truly control in office. So to just answer your question, I want you to finish your point. No, Haiti has not been running their country for a while, and that's why, like, when you think about the Taliban, the gangs in Haiti are basically doing the same thing. Like those gangs, like you look at Barbecue, like that's his name.
It's so dumb.
That's not dumb. That's his name.
Barbecue.
Like, you feel me? I love their slogans, but you have to understand his agenda is to take their country. They don't want those, you feel me, the bourgeois, the people that which have all the bucks and that's make all the money comes and stops with them. They want to hold that. So these gangs are like, bro, y'all cannot keeping this money when we have people impoverished. Like, I was just playing the conversation that Aristide was having, like when they sent this man literally out of the country. This man could not come to the Western Hemisphere. That's how big his restraining order was.
Where's that at?
He just came back.
We're in the Western Hemisphere. They sent him to South Africa. He could not cross the Western Hemisphere to come on this side of the hemisphere of the Earth.
Yeah, I think he just recently returned.
Yeah, he went through Cuba and went because he had I think he had COVID or something.
Yeah, he recently returned.
What I'm saying is, he literally said like they were bringing in $51 million. Like America was sending $51 million for the UN soldiers and for the American soldiers every year. $51 million. I think it was every month. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. But that's how much money was being brought in, and you have people that were making less than $1 a day living in the country. Like the majority of the actual citizens of Haiti are making less than $1 a day, and this money's coming in just for these people. Like when you think about this stuff, it's wild. But please finish your thoughts, Sister Esther.
I mean, I ain't know that. Well, I don't know. I don't really follow politics like that. But what do you guys really think could help Haiti really come back how it was before?
You said one thing that I kind of like disagree with it in a way.
Please.
The Haitian population, if you look at it from the beginning, right? Mm-hmm. We are strong people. Mm-hmm. Once we put our heads together, there's nothing that we can't not do.
What's stopping y'all from putting your heads together?
This is the thing. We're like, you said that Haiti is not able to fully kick America out of the country.
They can't.
I think they can.
Not yet.
But I think they can today. To be honest with you, I think they can right now if they choose to. This is the reason why I said that. I said that because, again, if we follow what
North Korea,
the guy who lead it, Toussaint. Yeah, if we follow the way he went about stuff, mm-hmm. and then we follow the same route he did, mm-hmm. I definitely think we can kick America out of her business.
No, but this is the thing. We don't need to kick America out.
No, we need to kick him out.
No, listen. America has an agenda. The agenda of America is they want Haiti to be an ally. And they want Haiti to basically be on their side in everything. Like when they go and they train our soldiers, it's just so if anything pops off, they can say we have these soldiers over here. We can have the Haiti, like what Aristide was pushing for so many years. And the reason that they literally had to go and kidnap him from his home and take him out of the country twice. Aristide, the reason they had to do that was because he realized that you guys just want us to be one-sided. Aristide wanted to be able to be free to work with anybody. When you're allied with America, there's certain countries that you can't even deal with. Like you can't.
Isn't Haiti? I don't know how the map look, to be honest, but I feel like Haiti's in the middle of two other countries that is
3, 4.
No, like I look at Haiti, look at Dominican Republic. Mm-hmm. You understand me? Like they're very much helped out by rather Spain and America, very much so. But Haiti itself, I just need you guys to understand, they don't want black people to be strong.
They don't.
Because when you have this image that black people can actually be strong, that's going to be horrible. When you think about the fact that our leading economy in Haiti was the pigs, right? The black pigs. And there was a time that we were selling rice, selling pigs, but those black pigs for sure. I think it was Clinton himself that came and said, hey, these black pigs are not FDA approved. Yep. And they literally went through the country and had to kill all the pigs, which was one of the leading things for our economy.
Coffee too, and they killed us.
They killed us. Like you think about all these things that they just do not want Haiti to be able to stand on his own 2 feet. The reason for that is the agenda. They don't want black people to know that if we come together, we can do so much. Like, if you think about just a simple fact for all our black people, Haitian people, Jamaican people, every black person that was just listening, our Spanish brothers and sisters have already started in this route. I need you guys to just pay attention. If you think about the fact that if we as black people say we're no longer shopping at Ross, right? Just think about Ross. If black people say, man, like let's say we hear the CEO of Ross say something racist about black people. If black people say we're no longer shopping at Ross, you know we can shut down Ross because they're depending on our dollar. They talk bad about us, all that talking bad, but I'm telling you, if we start having days out of the week or have a month where black people say, all right, we're not shopping at this place for a month just so we can show the world our true impact. The world gonna be like, damn, if they start coming together like that, they're going to try to switch things up.
But they're not willing to. Because
Sprite
if you
Engaged had
Gucci,
did it for the baby. The baby was canceled at like 5-7 shows because of whatever he said. They come together like
Bro, the LGBTQ XYZ, like they have, man, look, I don't even want to talk about them.
I don't.
But Spanish people, I just need y'all to understand. Spanish people, bro. Spanish people came to America with nothing, and
they're leading.
They
are.
And you know why? Because one Spanish family can come over here, and they're gonna have about 4 or 5 people inside that one apartment built house.
Not 4 or 5 people, 4 or 5 families
inside that one apartment, and they all work and they all bringing in money. Black people, man, you thinking about the fact that kids these days, they want to turn 18 and leave their mom house at the age of 18.
Does Haiti even have a military? Because I remember when I was little in Haiti, and I remember like till today when Aristide went in power. Mm-hmm. I remember like it was a celebration. You know, it was a celebration where like everybody put out the best table out in the street, not inside your house, out in the street.
It's beautiful.
They put the best out, the best table mat, everything, like a big feast out in the middle. Semak, when you go in Semak, the street, a big feast. You feel me? And like we used to see militaries going back and forth throughout the country. It's like even when I went back, that was what 19 something. When I went 19, I came here in 1995. So like when I was little, 1994, one of them, you know, before I came here, and it's like our military. Because I remember it was huge, and then now it's like everything that's going in Haiti. Where is that military?
But you got to think also about the military. And I love the fact that Can say he knows so much. But I wish he was here too, big dog. Cause we could have had a real conversation. When he talks about the iridium, that's something that I would love people to know more about.
Yeah.
Haiti has copper.
And America is stealing all of it.
Like we have actual mines in Haiti, like with these things that which people need and use, and they go and take it without paying anybody any taxes.
Nope.
Like it's big cap. The money that we can actually be bringing in that they just take from us. Like they do it to Africa, so of course they're gonna do it to us. But in regards to that, like when you talk about the military, going back to Papa Doc, Papa Doc, the reason that he made the Tonton Macoute, right? You may know this better than I do, but hearing him speak about this, because I actually watch interviews of him, because Papa Doc speak English, he speaks Spanish, he speak, you know what I'm saying, French, he speaks Creole, he spoke many languages, just like Aristide. Aristide, I think, speaks like 7 to 9 languages. He can go anywhere in the world and be comfortable. Like, we need to start respecting these men. The one thing that I think, you know, young Haitian kids in America do that, which is so detrimental, is that they look at their parents like their parents are slow because they don't talk English. Nigga, English. Your parents can speak French. Your parents can communicate with Spanish people. Your parents speak Creole fluently. You hear some words that come out from a Haitian person's mouth about Creole words, bro. You'll think like if this person spoke English, they would be very educated. Like they don't even use slang, bro. Like Haitians are so smart, super smart.
Y'all only speak English, nothing else,
only English, bro, and barely Creole. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like so, that's something I need us to stop doing. But to go back to Papa Doc. Papa Doc created the Tonton Macoute, and Young Can, bro, I appreciate the fact that you know this history, man. Quote me or, you know what I'm saying, help me, guide me. But he created the Tonton Macoute because his military, like the 2 or 3 presidents that were hit before him, were literally taken out of office by the military. So the military was still being ran by America. People don't know this, but America occupied Haiti. After we were actually free, America occupied Haiti from like 1912, I would say, all the way to like 1950 something. It was America occupying Haiti. Haiti was not its own. And they just decided to leave. We didn't kick them out. They just said, all right, we done. And they left. In that time, before Papa Doc, those presidents before him, they literally like would kill or just take them out of office. So when he created the Tonton Macoute, it was because he understood that the military of Haiti would just come and take him in the middle of the night. So he created his own. He went into prisons and took them real ones.
So it wasn't truly our military. It was America's military.
Basically, still to this day. Because Aristide, and I want to finish on Papa Doc, he created the Tonton Macoute so he could have his own security. That was his own personal guard. And yes, it helped him throughout the country, but the reason he did that was because he knows that if he did not have his own protection, the military of Haiti would go against him. And then you go into
was the army?
it was
the president.
It was basically a secret. It was secret services. He created his own secret services. Black shades. Boys used to walk around in black, but them boys used to get down. You feel me? Like they was knocking everything down. But to go to Aristide said something so powerful in 1991 when he was first elected. That when you're talking about, when he was first elected, he said, "Man, look, when you think about it, why is it that we have a great military that you're talking about, but then we let gangs run the country?"
But there wasn't really during Aristide time. There wasn't really gang like that.
There was
Not that I remember.
There was, and there was bourgeois that was still running, because he's saying it. So he's saying, why is it that we can have actual military, but we have these little gangs running the world, like running our country? Why is that? It's not that we don't have the actual arms to go and shut down these gangs, kill these gang leaders and shut it down. It's because that they want to keep that agenda. If they can keep us divided, they can continuously run us.
Which is true.
Divide and conquer.
Which is true.
Now it's sad. It's sad when you really go into the history of Haiti and you start understanding the reason that we're at where we're at. A lot of people like to say, "Oh, it's because à Satan, c'est Satan qui fait ça parce qu'il nous a servi Satan ou bat servi bon Dieu." They think it's because we curse.
Look, America is the worst.
Right.
God, I'm grateful that my dad brought me here for a better life and a better opportunity. Yes, but America is the devil itself. I'm sorry to say. Okay,
1912. Thank
y'all
you,
were
brother.
killing people. America is the worst. Okay, if
I'll go to the Federal Reserve.
If this whole thing was real with the whole Haiti serving too much voodoo, no, America would have been the first one to go. Okay.
Listen, man, the fact that Haiti had to pay billions
and America backed them up. America was the one that pursued the whole billion to France. You talking about the money that and America backed up France from it.
Do you understand why they asked for the billions?
Trust me, I know.
Because we ended slavery, Esther. Because we got our freedom. The money that they were expecting to make with us working that free labor,
they asked for it back.
They told us that this is how much they would have gotten. So in order for us to not, because they was ready. They came back with the military of France. Like they came to come and wipe us out in Haiti. So we did not go into war with them because when we got our freedom, we basically got our freedom from the ones that were inland already. They tried to send a few over and we were shutting them down too, right? Killing, like knocking them off. And remember, this was at arms. You know what I'm saying? At that time, there wasn't no missiles. There wasn't no, planes with drones. So it was at arms. So you feel me? We could fight. We was chopping them up and all that stuff. But they literally came with the army and they were like, all right, we going to have to sign this paper. And like you said, America really pushed us, and we've been paying billions. I think we just stopped paying.
Exactly, and I feel like they should pay all that money back. I'm sorry to say, but I don't care if they need to pay that money back, because that money didn't belong to them. They need to pay it back
for freedom.
America.
I don't think you guys understand.
No, trust me. I know exactly what you're saying.
Because we took our freedom, and we wouldn't do any more slave work. They said the money that we would have made off of our slaves, we want billions. And we paid it.
It's sad.
Like said, the plan is to
it's really, really sad.
They don't want black people winning.
And they're still doing it till today. They're still doing it.
One thing I was happy about was that Africa made like an AU. Like, how they have the European Union. Africa has its own union too. Like, Africa's doing a lot of great things right now, man. Like, there's a lot of great countries. There's a great economy in Africa. Like, it's really on the up and up. There's a lot of smart black kids in regards to, like, the tech world in Africa. Like, there's a lot of great things being done in Africa. And I think Haiti, at some point, once we get our actual political, situations situated, we need to find some way to join that AU and have allied. Like, we need to ally together. Like, forget all this other stuff, dog. Like, all this seeking aid, like, I actually said it. If you can be our friend, America, but in friendship, it does not mean that I have to do whatever you say. You don't do what I say. Like, respect us. We don't need food, and we can grow our own food. We can do whatever we want, bro, by ourselves. We just want respect.
You know what we need? I guarantee you, if the education system in Haiti got better, I guarantee you, people's gonna start opening their eyes.
But look, I'll push back on that. The education system is already good. Like
in Haiti?
Haiti, yes.
Let me say something.
No, think about it. Think about it, Shelly.
The ones that are no, you
No,
talking about
let
the
me-
ones that
let me-
are in school
Let me finish.
already.
Let me finish. Let me tell you why people are discouraged and choosing not to go to actual college anymore in Haiti. How many people have already graduated with engineering degrees and all types of different degrees, and they can't find any work?
I understand what you're saying, but if you go in Haiti, right, especially in the countryside,
Yeah,
none of these people are educated.
not
None of
educated.
these people can pull up a book and read a book.
If you go into the mainlands of America, and you go to where like
Country people are.
the country people are. It's not the fact that they're dumb. They know how to work their land. They're not educated in books, but they know how to work their land. Those people that's in them, like that live under you and stuff, they're not stupid. They're just not educated like we are.
Yeah.
In regards to book smart, but you tell them to work that land in their area,
They can work
They
it.
can work that land.
That definitely.
And that's economy. Like, you feel me? We have all the resources that we need.
Nah,
The
I think education is big.
Education is big for the youth, and the youth are actually doing it. Like, you talk to these young kids in Haiti, they super smart, bro.
Not Gabe, that's what that's not even that much of them. I'm telling you.
It's a lot.
In Haiti, especially in it's
This whole young generation is
I'm
learning right
telling you,
now.
the kids in Haiti. Remember, they have their parents that are in Haiti, right? Their parents are barely making like $1 a day, like you said, right?
Yeah,
The education system in Haiti, it's not it's not public school.
yeah, you gotta pay.
You gotta pay for it.
Yeah,
Where do you think these parents get that money from to pay for their kids' education?
from us, the diaspora.
You think everybody in Haiti have a JASPA to send them money?
No,
No.
no.
So there's when you go to Haiti, like when I went to Haiti, you see a lot. Whenever you have the chance, go to Haiti during school time. Like when school's actually enrolled, when
I
school's
have
actually
been.
open.
I've been there during school time, and it's wild at how early they are at school.
So
how
at 3
much-
years old,
Yeah.
you're already in school.
But not only that, well, the reason I'm saying that the educational system in Haiti is not bad is because when you think about a 3-year-old being able to recite and memorize,
For the one that are
look at,
lucky
like,
enough to be in it, to be able to
Okay.
get that education.
Okay, but
the ones that are lucky.
I don't want people to think that there is a huge number of people that which are not educated in Haiti. Haiti has
There
a lot
is.
of yeah. You're not helping this cause. What I'm telling you is that there are a lot of individuals that are educated. Shelly, you can't
course.
tell me that the
Of
majority is
course.
not educated, bro.
Of course, there's a lot of them that's educated, but there's also a lot that's not educated.
Yeah, but that does not mean that is the majority. There are a lot of young individuals, a lot of young Haitian kids that are coming up right now that are able to do so many
Of
different
course.
things.
Of course.
So what I'm talking about is the reason that they are not continuing their education anymore as prior is because there's no more outlets in order for them to work.
Yeah.
You look at Papa Doc, the reason that he was able to come to America and go and study in America and go back to Haiti back and forth, like that was perfect. Now you got to go through all this process to get a visa and all these different things. I just want people to understand that education is important, but it's more of the fact of actually letting us be able to go and find the outlet to be able to our resources, man. We have everything. Are you guys willing to pay for it? Like, can we sell it to you? Can we actually start building in real economy in Haiti? And I think that that's one of the first things we need to do, bro. And that's my personal opinion. I mean, like I said, I was born in America. Sister Shella knows a lot more than me, and I don't want to come off as I'm trying to correct her by any means. But just looking at the outlook and looking at the trajectory, I just feel like Haiti is on his way.
We pray. Jesus.
Haiti is on
Yes.
his way. Haiti is definitely on his way because when you see it right now, they're not even trying to look for any more politicians. They're just trying to work this thing out on their own. Like, man, Haiti is on his way, bro. We just need to start standing up. And to answer Esther's original question on how can we change that, I think it's going to take us.
Yep. Opening businesses, opportunities.
One thing I want to continuously tell my youngins, man, is that, bro, we were brought to America and we were the actual plan. Like, our parents invested us into this land of opportunity to be able to better ourselves. And once we better ourselves, we're supposed to, yes, build our families here, but we have to be able to start bringing back some type of capital to Haiti and start building. We can't continuously give money back to those different foundations as we see they're stealing.
Yep.
Like, we don't want to give them the money. We ourselves need to go into Haiti and start finding out where we can make real impact. as opposed to just giving it to government officials, giving it to these people that are not going to do anything with it. We need to go and find real impact, because once the Zoes find out that they really have their brothers and sisters that they can truly rely on in here, not just giving them money to eat, but actually giving them money or building businesses and giving them opportunities to be able to bring in money. Like, instead of just giving them you fish, teaching them, you know what I'm saying, bringing them to the well and making them be able to bring their own economy in, like, that's what it's going to start with. But it has to be us.
I agree.
The individual we got can say, when we gained our freedom, they came back and threatened Haiti, saying that every country would war against us. Yes, sir. Because we were the most money for them back. We brought in the most money for them. Haiti was known for the pearl.
Pearl.
Yes.
We still are the pearl.
It took us 100 years to pay them
It still is.
those billions. Sister Esther says, thinking about it in the Bible, how the Israelites were victorious when they didn't serve other gods. We can't completely dismiss the effects of the spiritual practices in Haiti. I respect that. We need to attack this from all angles: spiritual, practical, relational, and mental health. 1000%. I love the way that you put that. And Can says, in America made everybody not trade with Haiti when we gained independence. The fact that America and France didn't even recognize us as our own country. Like, when we got our freedom in 1804, they didn't recognize it until
it was for years.
like the 1900s.
Yeah, before
like
they
a whole
recognized
century
us.
later, before they even recognized us as a real independent country. So yeah, we came out here to talk about relationships, but somehow we got into the political realm, man. And I appreciate the fact that, you know, Shellen was, you know, that dialogue is amazing. Sister Esther with the questions. I appreciate y'all for being open and honest. Understand, man, if we come up missing or y'all don't hear from us after this, man, look, man, tell my mama I love her. But look, man, we gonna give them last little gems. We gonna talk to the people, say what's up, man. Talk to a young lady, young man, entrepreneur. And please, man, Shellen, tell us more about your business before you give your gem. Tell us what stores they can find the earpiece and stuff in. And yeah, let's end it out the right way, man. Because one thing I want everybody to understand, this is the dream. Well, first and foremost, I want to say, by the grace of God, right,
Amen.
started my own business, right? Me and my mother have gone into business. We have multiple businesses. And the fact that the ministry, like the Youth Believe ministry, they could have gifted me like they do every year with, you know what I'm saying, with watches. They gift me with shoes, like they gift me with clothing. They gift me with things like actual things I could put on my wall, put on my desk, like in just appreciation. Like, I always love the gifts that the young ladies, the young men put together for me. Like, every year, it's always a blessing. And by the, you know, God willing, this following Thursday, September 2nd, I'll be celebrating my birthday, God willing. But I want to thank the Youth Believe ministry for investing in our vision, with giving us this gift that I just got right now. Like, bro, we lit, right? We lit in regards to the business. Like, this is something that we truly needed.
No more puffy eyes.
No more puffy eyes for
No
real.
more puffy eyes. No more puffy. You ain't got to touch it. So I want to thank the Youth Believe ministry, man, wholeheartedly. I appreciate y'all for trusting and investing in me, man. God bless. But come on, Sister Shesha, what stores y'all in now before you give these gems?
If you love to cook Haitian food, but yet you don't know how to make APs, don't worry about it. I got you. Okay. So if you go to 45th Street, Presidente Supermarket, we have them there. We also have them. Every city has it. Okay.
Hey.
So if you go in Palm Beach,
That's big.
Palm Beach has it in Presidente Supermarket, the one in 45th.
Okay.
Lake Worth, you got Papa Meat. Who doesn't know Papa Meat?
Of course.
Us Haitians, we all go there.
Yes.
Boynton, you got American Latin Supermarket.
Okay.
Is there.
Okay.
If you go to Tropical, Dere, hello.
Let's get it.
Is that Dere? No. Jovi. If you go to Jovi,
Okay.
that's Dere.
Okay.
I got you. And guess what? If you are in Broward or Miami this week, or even St. Lucie, this week we are coming your way. We already have stores lined up that already said yes to us.
1,000.
All we have to do is just bring it to them, and you'll also have it.
Beautiful, man. Hey, when I say these two are the epitome of what grind means, they truly grind, man, from the flow up, you know. So let's get it, Sister Esther.
What am I saying?
Your stores.
Oh,
I mean, talk a little bit about the business, man. Tell us a little bit more, into the mic without all this shifting back and forth, so they can actually hear you.
It's body butters. They better than lotion. It helps with stretch marks. I know we all hate stretch marks. It keeps your skin hydrated all day, and it's just very moisturizing.
And it smells amazing. I have the.
Now, tell
I
us
have
about
the
these
mango.
scents, man, because and the look, the presentation. I ain't gonna cat with y'all, like tie dye and like it almost looks like ice cream, bro.
Yeah.
Like the picture she
It
was
looks
sending
very
in the video,
delicious, yeah.
it looks delicious, bro. So tell us more about the
It
scents.
looks
What scents you have?
Almost edible, like Gabriel said.
Yes, it
It's strawberry, peach, lavender, and mango.
Okay.
So far.
All right.
And my favorite is the mango because that's the one that I have, and it smells delicious.
Can men use this too?
Of course.
Okay.
We all got stretch marks. It's not just women.
I mean, it's not
And
specifically
y'all
for
skin,
stretch
no, it's not
marks.
specifically for it, but it could definitely help it. But,
That's great.
y'all hands be rough. Feet be rough. So, get on there.
So you can actually put it on your palms and
Yeah.
Okay. And I do like the texture. I remember when you first started, I did take the texture, but I'm gonna have to buy an actual personal bottle for myself, man. Do you have any unscented yet for the guys?
I
No,
guess,
we
yeah.
don't really try to smell like mango stepping out. You know what I'm talking about?
I mean, but it's not like a strong smell on yourself. I guess. Yeah, I could definitely
Help us out,
get
man.
on
Help
the
us out.
unscented
You
for
know what I
men.
mean?
What song would smell like mango?
Huh?
What
It's
song would
too-
smell like
too
strawberry and
fruity for me.
mango?
Oh, that's fruity.
What?
You know what
You know,
fruity
it's
mean?
not. You don't
It's
even
a,
smell
it's a
that
little
strong.
sus.
But it's
If
not
a man,
really.
I think it's a little sus.
I've been feeling the way, but I ain't gonna count if there's some lotion in my house or there's some lotion in when we take these trips. I be using the girls' lotion for real though. You be
He
smelling
take
like
lotion and face product.
Oh yeah, I be washing my face with all Jennifer stuff bro, every time we take trips, no cap. But all right, man. So let's go back, man. Sister Ippy's Queen, give some game, man, to the youngins.
I just want to say, stay true to yourself.
Yeah.
If there's something out there that you always wanted to do, don't listen to your parents because your parents sometimes will make you feel like you're not able to do what you want to do.
Show them.
Don't listen to your sisters. Don't listen to your friend. And one thing I realized is do not expect like my TYB family. They are for me. Like they always supporting. Like anything that I do, they support me. But I realized that family members, my cousins, that supposed to be supporting me, supposed to be pushing me, instead, it's nothing but negativity coming their way. And the sad part is, it's like, what are you doing?
Yes.
You staying here being so negative toward me, but what are you doing so that I can see like what you doing so I can learn from you?
Yeah.
But you sitting here judging me doing this and doing that, and you're not doing yourself. You're not doing nothing for yourself.
You ain't doing anything.
You're not doing nothing. So do not listen to your friends. Do not listen to family members because that again they will doubt your dream. But your dream is your dream. God put that dream in you just for you, not for your family to accept it. So I said go for it. If you really want to do it, just take that first step, and God got you for the rest of the way.
It's wild how like just posting stuff on social media, you would think like your homies would like it and share it. But
but
it be
they
people
won't.
you've never met, like sharing your stuff, liking your stuff. Like it's
Exactly.
wild. That support comes from outside.
People on Facebook that share my posts
Mm-hmm.
that I don't even know who they are.
That's what I'm telling you. Me too. Bro.
have
It's
no
wild
idea.
that
And I'd
our
be like,
support comes from individuals we never
yeah.
expected anything from.
And I literally I'll go out my way and I'll send them like a little personal thank you because you
for
don't
sure.
know me, you don't owe me nothing,
At
but
all.
yeah, there you are like supporting me, and you might think a share is nothing, but a share is
It's
huge.
huge because you
So-
have your own base too. And
Exactly.
how long does it take to share something?
Nothing, like less than
maybe
a
a
second,
Like a second?
bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. Sister Esther.
I say stay down till you come up. Work hard now.
Hallelujah.
While you have the ability.
Mm-hmm.
Praise God. Praise God. All right, man. Say that last prayer for us to end it out, man.
All right, so everybody close your eyes. So we're so used to saying that. Heavenly Father, we thank you. We thank you for bringing us here together today to honor you, to bless you, and to glorify you. We thank you for your love, for your mercy, and for all that you have done, and for all that you will continue to be. I ask that for everyone that is in this line, oh God, that has something in their mind that they want to do, but yet they're scared. I ask you tonight, oh God, open their heart, open their mind, and let them know that you are the God there is nothing that is out of your reach. We ask that you help them to get up and lead them to the directions that you have for them. We thank you for the wisdom for tonight, because there's a lot that I've learned from my sister Esther and my brother Gabriel, Ken on the line, Esther. We thank you for the wisdom. Thank you for the knowledge. And in your name we pray. Amen.
Praise God. God bless. Amen.